Hey guys, it's Sam. I'm sure most of you guys know that Harry Styles was recently on SNL, and this is the first time he's performed but also hosted. So without further ado, here is the latest news that's been happening in the past couple days. Alright, so guys, I've been waiting so long to film this video. All the live SNL clips of Harry came out a couple nights ago, so it's kind of been a while. So basically, with SNL being our first topic of this video, there's kind of a lot to unpack between pictures we got and the live skits themselves and Harry's performances. So I guess first I'm gonna start off with the high quality pictures we got of Harry. And yes, these pictures have now become my screensavers. Should I really be surprised about Harry photos now? Probably not. We've gotten so many photo shoots of Harry in different kinds of outfits that pictures of him shouldn't faze me anymore, right? But that's the thing, they still do. I thought I would be immune to Harry Styles photos by now, but no. These SNL photos just took it to a whole nother level. So if you didn't die already from looking at the pictures, I suggest you sit down right now for this part of the video because it's gonna be a lot harder to maintain your sanity. So basically, last Saturday's SNL was very Harry Styles focused. He was involved in many skits, maybe like about 7 or 8. He did 2 performances, one of Lights Up and Watermelon Sugar. And he also opened up the whole show by giving his monologue, being his quirky self with the Harry Styles jokes. Now, obviously, these jokes were pre-written, just like any late night talk show. But regardless if Harry wrote the jokes or a bunch of writers wrote the jokes, I love how they made Harry's entire monologue sound exactly like Harry Styles. Like, it just sounded like Harry Styles talking at one of his concerts. They really stayed true to how he actually speaks in real life, like the same quirky, corny jokes. And just the whole vibe of it was very accurate to how Harry acts. So I would say my favorite part about this opening monologue was when Harry went over to the piano, but then it went to the B camera and it showed that he actually wasn't playing the piano. Sounds cheesy, but it was very well done, actually. In the part where Harry was talking about One Direction, they decided to shade Zayn in the process.
Niall, Liam, Louis, and Ringo. Yeah, that's it.
Now, I don't know if any fans got offended, but in my opinion, I thought it was a very creative joke. I thought it was funny. I mean, come on, it's 2019. I don't really think anyone would be offended by that. I don't even think Zayn would be offended, you know? I especially love this skit the best by far. It's just so funny yet relatable. I mean, the scene starts off with an opening shot of this nerdy woman. She explains how she's alone. No one calls her. She just got broken up with and cheated on. And she just basically has her dog, who is now her boyfriend. The dog turns into Harry Styles. Now, the reason why I related to this whole song is just, I feel like I have lived that pathetic life before, like me being alone in my room and pretending that one of my pets was Harry Styles. And no, I did not talk to myself and sing out loud, and none of the neighbors were watching, at least to my knowledge. But the skit was so well done because they literally transformed the dog into Harry Styles, and Harry was still wearing the collar, and Harry was acting out things that a dog would do. And then it just turned into this whole musical number. All in all, I just really love that skit the best. Anything with a dog in it, it's going to have a lot of hits. So let me know down below if that was one of your favorites as well. I really like this one because number one, Harry's hair was blonde. I don't know if they dyed it or he was just wearing a wig. Let me just tell you, the first time I saw Harry in this skit, I was like, he needs to dye his hair blonde. I really do love Harry as a brunette, but he really does pull off blonde very well. I know it seems a bit cliche for him to do that because I feel like a lot of famous people end up dyeing their hair blonde at some point in their career, but the skit was just really funny. They really portray Harry as the exact opposite of what he is in real life, which makes it even more comical. But I just really love this skit because throughout the whole thing, they're just saying like really ridiculous, raunchy things. And seeing Harry have to act out certain poses was also really funny because I've never seen Harry do this in real life. Not that we expected to see that in real life, but it just shows that Harry's such a good actor. Not that I'm underestimating Harry, but I really didn't know Harry had that in him. Like the amount of things that I saw Harry do on SNL, I was like, wow, he should really go into acting. Even if I wasn't a fan of Harry Styles, I would actually think he'd be a good actor. This one was just comedy genius in my opinion. Not only do I like this skit because Harry Styles is in it, but I also like this skit in particular because it seems like the sort of situation that would actually happen in real life on an airplane. I haven't heard any situation that's actually gone down like this on an airplane, but just imagine you're on a flight and they tell you to, kick back, relax, whatever, you're going to your destination. And the pilots in the front forget to turn off their mic or whatever. And they're just having their own personal raunchy bro talk in the front. Now, in real life, that would be awkward as hell, but in the skit, it's hilarious. The fact that they're talking about Daphne and Velma and Scooby-Doo in a sexual situation, to see the passengers' faces is priceless, because that's literally how it would be in real life. And the whole skit actually continues to have strong comedy because not only are they having their bro talk with their mics on in the front, but at this point, they know their mics are on. And they keep having these little Freudian slips come out. For example, slightly racist jokes at the passengers, more sexual innuendos, and other statements to frighten the passengers. All in all, it was really funny, and Harry's character was especially funny as well. It was a character that was not similar at all to how he acts in real life, so I particularly enjoyed that. In my opinion, this skit was very cringy, but then again, it's SNL. A lot of their skits are cringy, but intentionally. And the reason why I say this one was cringy is because we literally have Harry Styles, who is known to be the sweetest person in the world, play a gangster. Now, I know Harry's character wasn't one of the main characters, and he wasn't supposed to be acting like the main badass, but I just think it's hilarious to even see Harry in a sort of gangster situation. And actually, I find Harry's character to be very endearing. Since it's so comical, we keep seeing through his character for who he really is, and it just makes it hard not to laugh because it's Harry Styles. I really like this one because it really showcases the musical theater in Harry Styles, and that's exactly what this was. The characters were putting on a show as actors, which included a lot of singing and dancing, and also a lot of slapstick comedy. So not only was the skit funny, but I just really enjoyed Harry in that theater element. I've never really seen Harry in a musical theater setting before, at least in a serious way. So when Harry started singing and dancing in a really theatrical way, I was like, whoa, this kid could really be in a musical. And I think when it comes to being a dorky, newsy character, Harry can really pull it off. So I mean, look, I know Harry said one and done to acting, but I really feel like he could do more with his acting. I know there were more skits that Harry Styles was in on SNL, but for time's sake, I don't want this video to be too long, so we're gonna move on to Harry's performances. This was the first time that Harry's ever performed Lights Up live. And not that I was shocked or surprised or anything, but Harry was really good live. Harry Styles is always really good live. But when he sang Lights Up live, it sounded exactly like the recording, if not better. I actually prefer Harry Styles live. I just really enjoy the way his voice sounds live. I think there's a lot more raspiness to his voice that seems to be cut out in the digital recordings. But Harry's voice aside, let's look at his outfit. This wouldn't be a Harry Styles video if I didn't talk about his outfit. Harry is always slaying it in the outfit department whenever he's on stage. That's very important for a Harry Styles show. Now, what I've noticed is that whenever Harry performs live in front of a television audience, such as SNL, The Late Late Show, Jimmy Fallon, etc., he doesn't dress as androgynous or colorful as he would at one of his concerts. Maybe Harry just wants to save that look for his actual shows, but I think Harry tries to dress a little bit more modest for those television shows because he knows the audience is more adults and not so much just his fans. But regardless, I really love this outfit Harry had on. I did prefer Harry's Lights Up outfit over his watermelon sugar outfit. I get it. Harry dressed in different shades of red because he's singing about watermelon sugar, so I get how his outfit color coordinated with the song title, but it just bugged me how Harry was wearing like different shades of red. But then again, it's Harry Styles and he can rock anything. Outfits aside, both of Harry's performances were really good vocally, which is an understatement. And I actually have to admit that I didn't hear the song Watermelon Sugar before Harry sang it live, but hearing it live for the first time really made me go and download the song. I just really love the vibe of where Harry's going with his music right now. And actually, segueing off that thought, Harry just released his track list for his new album that's going to be released on December 13th. So this album has 4 sides, A, B, C, and D. And these are all the songs on his album. Now, some of them we already kind of knew, but others I never would have guessed. So now I really can't wait for Harry's album because he just threw this track list at us. What a tease. And also guys, side note, I did get tickets for Harry's concert in 2020. I'm going to New York City on July 8th to Madison Square Garden, and this will be my second time seeing Harry live. And a month before that, I get to see Louis. So this will be a very exciting summer for me. Okay, so that wraps up today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Just leave all your thoughts below and let me know what your favorite skit or performance was from SNL. And before I end this video, I just wanted to let you guys know that next year I'm going to be getting a green screen and some new lights. I really want to make my videos seem more professional for you guys. Not that I need to, but because I want to. So yeah, I'm really excited to make my videos more higher quality next year for you guys. And that will also just be great for the new year, fresh start. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and like always, I make a new video whenever I want, so like and subscribe. All my social media is down in the description, and I will see you guys later. Bye.